Wait, why is it so close?
Am I going to get it? Are they going to arrest me for that, or are they just going to take it?
I don't know.
You think we should ask them?
Actually, yeah.
No.
Strip club. Damn. Is this another one? This is the third one we've seen. I'm dead.
We're even gonna have to try this shit.
This shit. Look at them. Oh, they're all together. Zoomed into your face.
Did you do that?
Because I can.
Yeah, watch it.
We do. Oh. Ooh.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Shit actually smells good as shit. Low key.
Yours look good.
That's straight noodles and that's a straight noodles company, ain't it?
Traffic lights, start looking to your left. At the very next light, on the very next corner, you'll see Two Jacks Restaurant. Now, Two Jacks is the second oldest restaurant in New Orleans outside of Antoine's. Antoine's was built in 1840. This is built in 1856. So Two Jacks is coming up right on the next corner. Now, Two Jacks, not only are they famous for their food, but they actually invented something there that you may have had before. Has anybody had or heard of a cocktail called a grasshopper before? If you've had one before, it was invented right there at Two Jacks in the 1920s for a bartending competition. Creme de menthe, creme de cacao, brandy, and a whole lot of love. It tastes like a Girl Scout Thin Mint, but really fun. Don't drink two of them back to back, it's deceptively sweet. Behind it, running parallel to this one. Now, right now that's Decatur Street. That used to be known as Gallatin Street. Now, Gallatin used to be one of the most dangerous streets in the entire country. It was run entirely by pirates and prostitutes. Okay. The prostitute who ran the whole thing, she had very bright hair, red hair. Her nickname was Bricktop. Now, remember I said we have a history of strong women in the city? Her ex-boyfriend, emphasis on that ex part, decided to cheat on her. She responded by having his hand cut off and replaced by a ball and chain.
All right.
Lucky she didn't cut something else off. Anyway, look at her. They closed down 2 weeks ago after 50 years of service. That was one of my top 3 po' boy places in the entire city. Drake and Beyonce both did videos in that building at one point. Going to the 9th Ward. Now, you may have heard the term 9th Ward in relation to Hurricane Katrina. Now, during Katrina, the 9th Ward, as far as human life was concerned, was the most devastated area in New Orleans. Now, it's divided into 2 sections, the upper 9th and the lower 9th. We're going into the upper 9th because we're not allowed to go into the lower 9th. That's because after Katrina, so many people came here to gawk at the destruction. You can imagine being that person trying to rebuild your life and a tour bus drives by and they're staring at the ruins of your house. So they actually successfully petitioned the city government to disallow tour groups from going into the lower 9th. Now, look here to your right.
That's cool.
That is my favorite mural in the entire city. Now, this commemorates the music history of the 7th Ward, which we're in right now, the 9th Ward, and the Treme. Outside.
Oh, shit.
See how detailed that is? That was done entirely freehand with spray paint. There were no brushes involved in that whatsoever.
That shit is dope.
Show you how talented this man is. Not only did he do that, he's only 27 years old.
Oh, wow. Oh, my Lord.
Now, if you start looking to your right, that mural right there commemorates our civil rights history in the city. Now, it commemorates the struggle in general. Also, the train in the middle is meant to represent Homer Plessy. And all the way at the end, you'll notice a little girl carrying school books. That's meant to represent a woman named Ruby Bridges. If you don't recognize her name, we'll talk about her a little bit later on. You may not think civil rights when you think New Orleans, but we were a hub of the civil rights movement. More of our civil rights leaders. The man second from the right, the black and white portrait, that is usually considered to be Homer Plessy. If you Google Homer Plessy, that's the picture that'll come up. That's not him. We don't know what Homer Plessy looked like. He never sat for a photo. He never sat for a portrait. So that man is usually used as a placeholder.
Hey.
You know
We're
what I'm saying?
walking in the rain.
I got my Don Cheetah kicks on, you know what I'm saying? And that's New Orleans.
Ooh, a big raindrop just hit me.
Probably fell from up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, you know, we got off the bus tour, you know what I'm saying?
It was a really nice one too.
Folks was yapping though. Folks like, yeah, he had some white crust on his mouth, and I didn't say nothing about that towards the end of the.
He did though. It's
Towards
from the slob, I think.
the
But
end of the what you would call it, but I ain't say nothing. I just kept going with it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it was real good though. You know what I'm saying? We're having a great time right now. We're trying to get back to the hotel because we in New Orleans, baby. I can't see nothing. There's rain hitting my eyeballs,
No,
baby.
seriously.
So I gotta go backwards, baby. And you see, I say baby at the end of the line because that's what they say here, baby.
so goofy. Enjoying yourself though in general?
Trip, yeah. Why not? Shut the fuck up. Dumb car.
Oh. I thought you meant
When I
me.
started talking, like, what the fuck? You ain't hear that loud ass engine when I started talking?
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, it's just a fun trip. It's a great place to come to. Like, it's not like it's boring. I mean, it's a lot of
The
of stuff.
nightlight
It's
is-
a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff to do. I just feel like we don't have enough time to do everything that we desire to do.
Yeah, most
But
definitely.
we're doing a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then also another thing to a fault is like transportation. Like we're poor. Can't be spending all that money.
That and then like we can get a rental car, but
Sorry about
the
that.
insurance is hella for us because we're under 25.
Yeah.
So it's like $100 a day just for one of us. So if we add another one, that's $200 a day for insurance. No.
It's just too much. Yeah, it's just way too much money and whatnot.
And I'm like the way he said like the train system is not like a major train system how ours is.
Right, like I think if I wasn't from Chicago and I was going to visit Chicago, I could still go to the hole in the wall joints, just get on the train and go.
Yeah.
You can't go there. You can't do that.
You can't do it. Like it's not a lot of buses and trains that interloop everywhere,
Yeah.
which I kind of don't like. But
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I only saw 2 buses.
no, seriously,
Two
on the
buses?
same main street though, not on side streets or like. But it's been on the same street I've seen buses on, and then the little street cars,
Yeah.
the street cars. I call them trolleys. It looks like a train.
Yeah, but looking other than that, I mean the heat. I don't fuck with the heat and the humidity, but that, you know what I'm saying, that comes with the territory. But I mean, again though, like again, you just need a car to really enjoy the city as. Not even to enjoy Louisiana, period.
Yeah.
That's what I feel, because we went through a lot of different cities or whatnot, or towns or neighborhoods or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you just need a car to like really enjoy that shit. Like I would love to go to that beach or whatever that was over there. Like I would love to go out there and just sit out there.
Yeah, it was really
I can't
pretty.
get over there though. Like that Uber would be too expensive there and back. Like I can't.
Right.
I'm not doing all that.
But then
I would love to go to the best fried chicken and blah blah blah. That's not.
but they were
Popeyes.
all far.
They're all
like
far as hell.
far from the cause most of the hotels, if you're not at a hotel that's right next to the airport, all the hotels are mainly like right next to downtown or in downtown.
Right.
And all of those good restaurants, like hole in the wall but good as fuck restaurants, are
in the wars.
far. Like it's only those little nice preppy restaurants, and I want the hole in the wall restaurants.
Yeah,
The real restaurants.
I guess one of the 2 things they take seriously down here is that gumbo shit and fried chicken, because that's all they fucking talk. That's all they
No,
fucking talk
seriously.
about.
Like whole festivals just for food. That's hilarious.
And that one sandwich, what do you say?
Po' boy?
Yeah, that. But I'm not paying $16.
But that's
for that,
$16 for like, apparently it's like a really big sandwich. But $16? No.
though. Fucking 16 for that. Unless we go like half and half on that bitch, split that bitch in half.
I mean, it's supposed to fill you up for the whole day. So if we go half and half, no.
Yeah.
But still.
Still, hella. spring water, Gatorade, peach tea, half and half, orange crush, Diet Dr. Pepper, Coke, Sprite.
I love how he's like making it rhyme. Southern Style City Tour. That sounds cool.
Yeah, he's making it entertaining so motherfuckers can stop. Like, oh damn. Let me get an ice cold drink. You got a car swipe? Nah, man, we ain't got a car swipe. Oh well.
You know how bad that is? Oh look, a bus. I'm sorry y'all, like a girl is trying to learn how to manipulate her camera. And I can't figure out how to make it.
This corner and I thought it was fucking LA. They gonna think it's money. They gonna think it's money, bro. How these bitches showing titties. They ain't
I wonder how like lit it is. You know it's lit for Mardi Gras.
Well, didn't you see what I just said? I said they're gonna think it's Mardi Gras the way these bitches showing titties. And I ain't throwing beans. I pull these bitches weed. When I fuck a doggy style one time on my knee.
I never knew New Orleans had palm trees.
Come on, man. Look, you pay attention. Pay attention. Dude. Like. One way. We have one track. I'm just faster. Oh, did you give me sand shaking on that?
What the fuck?
Please hold on. This train is stopping.
You should have reported that. Oh,